What's up, everybody? Karthik Subramaniam over at Obvious Schools, heading to our quarterly real estate conference at Cal Poly Pomona for the Real Estate Research Council. Once a quarter, we go to listen to basically a guest speaker and get some good dessert. I'm gonna eat some cheesecake. But seriously, we go to listen to a guest speaker. They have pretty interesting people. They have had like the chief economist for Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. This quarter, it is one of the senior economists for Wells Fargo Bank, and he's going to be talking about where Wells Fargo sees the real estate market going over the next year. And it's just a good time. I mean, it's a group of really smart people. There's like 35 people in the room, and we kind of hang out for an hour and just talk real estate. It's actually open to the public, so if you wanted to become a member of the Real Estate Research Council, you can. I'm kind of semi-bearish, I know that's kind of a bad thing to say about the real estate market, but I'm kind of semi-bearish. I think affordability is a problem. This motorcycle wants to race. I really don't want to get a ticket at Cal Poly. Well, grow up, Karthik. Stop it. Anyway, yeah, I'll let you guys know what the Wells Fargo sort of consensus is on the real estate market. And I have a feeling every time I come to these meetings, or any meeting about the real estate market for real estate professionals or like economists or intellectual types in real estate, a lot of the time everyone just says, oh, the market's going to be fine, everything's going to be good. And I guess that's I don't know. I mean, I'm a little gun shy, mainly because a lot of these things in 2005 and 6, everyone was saying that the real estate market was fine back then, and obviously we know how that turned out. So let's see what they say, and I will talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hopefully the food's good here. You know, I went to college at Cal Poly, and it's always good to come back here and see how much the campus has changed, and you know, see invariably I run into at least one or two old professors or people that I know here, so that's kind of cool. Let's see if I can get parking up front. That's where it is. Everyone always wears a suit to these things, a shirt and tie. One quarter I want to come here in a tank top and flip-flops. Let's park right here. So anyway, let's see what this guy says. He's again some bigwig at Wells Fargo. We'll see what's up. I'll talk. Well, that's a wrap on the Real Estate Research Council meeting at Cal Poly. It was interesting because, again, as I mentioned before I got here, a lot of these guys typically are very, very, very optimistic, and don't really show, sorry, there's a car behind me here, don't really show a lot of pessimism about the market. It's interesting. This time, I think everyone was kind of in the position of, I don't know, like some level of uncertainty about how the market was going to do over the next 3 or 4 years. Now, to be honest, the economist from Wells Fargo was pro-Trump, to be candid. I mean, he was kind of like, you know, you're going to see consumer confidence increase and small business confidence increase, that Trump is going to do something. I hope he does. But a couple of stats that kind of surprised me a little bit. I took some notes here. One thing that surprised me on a macro level was that, well, a couple things. The economist from Wells Fargo thought that the December Federal Open Market Committee meeting would see a raise in rates. He also thinks we're going to see 2 rate increases in 2017. So over the next, call it year, 3 interest rate hikes over the next 12, 13 months. Also, what I thought was interesting was that building permits are higher in Raleigh, North Carolina than they are in Los Angeles. That was kind of a surprise that, North Carolina is building more houses or Raleigh specifically in North Carolina is building more houses than Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is a big place. So, I thought that was kind of interesting. A lot of people are saying that the increased prices in LA, or the fact that housing is so expensive here, is kind of a function of limited supply and the fact that there's just not enough building going on. It's a fun road here. Anyway, there's just not enough building going on in Los Angeles, and that could be a combination of like environmental concerns or just lack of land. That just there's not a lot of land available to build in LA, which is contributing to an increase in prices. So, it was much more tempered than I thought it would be. We'll see what happens over the next year or two. I mean, it's definitely a changing environment here. So, this used to be, that's so funny. I went to college here at Cal Poly. It's so funny. This used to be a bookstore, but it's now a Starbucks. This used to be a place called University Bookstore. If you go to Cal Poly right now, you're probably thinking I'm 200 years old. But anyway, it's, I think it was called University Bookstore here on the corner. That's crazy. That it's now a Starbucks. That used to be a place called Scoreboard back in the day. They'd have like 25-cent beer. Here we go. Anyway, hope to see you guys at the next Real Estate Research Council meeting in Cal Poly. It's fun. You should just come once, check it out. You can get some lunch, get some dessert, get some coffee, network with people. I'll talk to you guys later. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.